Yeah. Well, Steve, were you disappointed that you didn't win that game here today?
Yeah, I am. I'm really disappointed. The start of the game, I thought was a really good first half. I thought it was a really competitive first half, and I think the lads have showed probably until the sending off that we can go toe to toe with the best teams in this league. And I know it sometimes happens that when a team goes down to 10 men, it doesn't always work out as planned. But some of the fundamentals from then on, I was disappointed with. I was disappointed that we couldn't just keep control of the game, have controlled possession, have a bounce man, have little triangles to be able to play, move the ball quickly, get out the other side, exploit it a little bit more. I thought all that was poor once they had a man sent off, and the 2 goals were really disappointing against, especially after getting back in the game. And the goal against Telford wasn't dissimilar. I know the Telford finish was a lot better, it was top corner, but to not be engaged and to not to not get to the ball, to just be deep, all stuff that we need to work on. Obviously, I mean, we've had, I've only had a couple of hours with the lads, and I've had 2 games in 3 days, and it's, if somebody had said to us, you pick up 4 points in the 3 games, we'd have probably said that that would be a reasonable start, a good start in fact. But the way things have worked out, we're really disappointed not to have 6.
One thing you will be happy with is the quality of the first goal from George Willington.
Yeah, great goal. And in fairness, although Fylde are going to put an amount of pressure on you, they've got so many great forward players. I thought the chances created, the ones that were worthy of note really, were ours. I thought there was a couple of times we could have shot and we took an extra touch, just decision making. I thought we got down the sides and got into really good areas a lot, but again, just that quality and composure. And I suppose when you look at it and you're looking for reasons, when the season hasn't gone to plan, and you haven't won a lot of games, and maybe the confidence isn't where it should be for the players of that quality, but that's the part that they're going to have to help themselves with as well as us, the technical side of it, and us giving them as much confidence as we can. But they've got to be stronger out there. They've got to take responsibility out there. And when they do that, and when the confidence comes, we'll be able to match any team.
A word on Kevin Roberts, of course, who's gone from right back into the heart of midfield as a bit of a dog, if you like, and he's done 2 really good games, hasn't he?
He has. I mean, if you look at the bench, I mean, there's only change today was Paddy was back, but again, we haven't got an option to change things up top. So when we've got somebody like Robbo who you can use higher up, and know you can rely on him to do that, then we'll do it. And he's in there with 3 really good footballers. But you just think to yourself that they can control the game a lot more in them situations. But again, being in the building less than a week, we know what we need to change, we know what we need to work on, so we'll certainly be doing that. So as I say, 4 points in the first couple of games, should be 6, but can't be too down on them.
And next up again, of course, it's the rematch with Telford. Of course, side we were already beat on Boxing Day.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to do a lot of homework on them. I don't think, like us, they'll have a lot of changes to make, and so we certainly know what to expect. But as I say, the lads will dust themselves off a little bit, because it wasn't a point against Fylde. Shouldn't really be a dressing room where everybody's down, but we were, and it just shows that they do care. Obviously, we certainly do. My standards are really high, and we know exactly what we need to work on. So it's onto the training ground before the Telford game, and hopefully we can improve on it all.
Another body for you now, because obviously before the game it was announced that you brought in Steve McNulty as your assistant.
Yeah, he was great for me at York. He was a great leader on the pitch. He's a winner. I think he's got something like 6 or 7 promotions under his belt from these levels, and he's used to winning, and he's got high standards as well. And he's not, you'd probably look at him and you'd probably think he's a barker and he's a really sort of aggressive, but he's not. He speaks to them really well, and I just said to them, use his experience, use his know-how, because there's nobody probably got more successful seasons at these levels than Steve McNulty.
And if you keep on playing like that at home, the crowds will come back.
Yeah, of course they should be disappointed as we are, but they should also take away a lot of good things. And again, as I said to the lads earlier, I don't enjoy going in there and being being aggressive and negative about a result against a really good team, but I think everybody was at the game today knows what way the result should have went.
No qualms about the sending off for them, was it?
I wouldn't have thought so. I've seen the lad play a lot of years. I've never seen him react like that, so it was probably really out of character for him as well.
Okay, cheers, Steve.
Okay.